Okay, so let me get everything started here.
Workout started. Steady, 1 hour at 8 minutes per kilometer. Go!
Well, that should be about right. Sorry about the noise. All right. So it's about 10:30 on Tuesday. Tomorrow is recycle day, so I figured I'd get a jump on the day tomorrow by recording today. Hopefully I have the sound balances about right today. Very tricky. Just saw a guy on a bike who I see so often, and he never, ever smiles. I mean, I see him, so he must see me. I'm not hiding from him. He's the only guy
16 seconds
that I
behind.
see regularly. He doesn't say hi. I wonder why. This morning, I had to put on wet shoes from yesterday. I'm not an advocate for these shoe drying apparati. All you do is vaporize the smell of your shoes. I'd rather not smell my shoes. Thank you very much. They get washed in muddy water quite often. I'm going to try and take a picture today from a certain spot on the side of Mount Douglas. I'm trying to replicate a picture that I was reminded of from 4 years ago, from yesterday, 4 years ago.
12 seconds ahead.
Oh, I heard that. I'm not surprised I'm ahead. I think I had about 8-minute pace. Today I have my good camera with me, bouncing around in my left shorts pocket. I wear shorts because I carry a lot of junk. I nearly always have my wallet and my bus tickets, my camera. It's not much fun riding my bike in the rain, so I tend to walk and run and get the bus more in the winter. Very soon I'll be hiking, so my pace will drop considerably. But I'm set for, 48 minutes of running. Or was it an hour? Whatever. I'm going to record 36 minutes of it from the get-go.
Seconds ahead.
This is going to be an inevitable wet shoe day. I started with wet shoes, and very soon they'll be wet anew as they approach the 1 kilometer mark. I'm going to go up Irvine to the top. See if I can.
Time 7 minutes 7 seconds. Distance 1 kilometers. Workout average pace 7 minutes 4 seconds per kilometer.
See if I can get that picture I was telling you about. So there's about 3 minutes left of music. That's Mount Doug in all its glory. This time the clouds
1 minute 13 seconds ahead.
other way. They're blowing towards the ocean from the south. Should be a good picture. I'm looking roughly where I'm going to be on Irvine. I'm just not quite clear how I'm going to get onto Irvine from here. I'll figure it out. It'll all become obvious soon enough. So this is the weir at Douglas Creek. I have to be careful. I'm holding my phone in my hand today, using it for everything. So that was the Jerry Garcia Band plane standing on the moon.
1 minute, 30 seconds. Ahead.
I heard Steve's latest update. Sounds like he is being very wise. With his training. So I'm coming up to Cordova Bay Road, which I will cross, and that'll put me right into Mount Douglas Park. Yep. I think I'll take the quickest way to the top and to that photo op. So this is the back of the secondary parking lot, big enough for about 40 cars. The gate should be locked. There are about
1 minute, 29 seconds. Ahead.
I would say 30 cars here today. Hi. Yeah, these look like hikers to me. The gate is closed. Yeah, I can visualize my route now. I will run everything that I can today, and I will hike safely up and down the areas that I can't run. So I think I'm on Norn, heading for the junction with Irvine. This is Mount Douglas Creek once again, with water in it. That is quite unusual. That's what I'm saying. It's been wet for quite a number of days now. Spreaker has managed to rectify the issue that they had with Apple
1 minute,
and
20
their
seconds. Ahead.
Studio app. But I noticed yesterday when I went to listen to Steve's podcast that there were ads at the beginning. That's okay. Hello. If you're
Time, 14 minutes, 35 seconds.
patient, I think
Distance,
the ads are
2
about
kilometers. Workout average pace, 7 minutes, 15 seconds per kilometer.
I think the ads are about 20 seconds long. So far I just noticed it when I was on the home page, scrolling through the recent additions to the Spreaker list. Alright, this is the big climb now till I cross Churchill Drive once again and head up under that big fallen tree. I have to do some serious climbing now. So my cadence would have gone out the window. Probably dropped from 80 plus per minute to 55 on this kind of stuff. That's okay. It is the quickest way up the mountain, the steepest
52 seconds ahead.
trail. Still ahead. Not for long. I should be able to make up the negative on the way back, because what goes up must come down. I could almost hang this thing back around my neck in a minute. It's only when I'm running that it bounces quite a lot. When I'm hiking, it hardly moves. So I'm crossing Churchill Road, heading up Irvine. If I time it right, I should have the sun shining through the clouds to the south east. It is about 10:30, so it's going to be pretty high in the sky. Let me just hang the phone so I can climb with both hands. No wind noise now because I'm in the forest and I'm not swinging my arms. Alright. In my hoodie it goes. Now I'm incognito.
21 seconds ahead.
I'm surprised I'm still ahead. I've only done a mile from my house. Coming up to that fallen tree, and I have to climb, or more like crawl under. So this has now gone from being an in-the-hand production with my phone to an in-the-shirt production with my phone hanging around my neck in its worn-out pouch. Norma's fixed it twice now for holes that appear in the corners from its abrasion with my skin and with the inside of my clothing. Up under the tree and up some more. The second one I don't have to duck under. It's a good light today for photography. I'm really sweating now. Even without the fact that it's
1
raining.
minute, 1 second, behind.
So real time is 11 o'clock and all is well. I'm wearing my old Brooks Pure Grit mountain shoes. Be cool as my new ones are the replacement for these ones, and I really don't need to get my new ones muddy yet. I might still buy another pair of road shoes. Not that I'm terribly conscious of color, but I'm looking for a dark pair of road shoes, just because I'm going to be wearing them as street shoes. I don't really want to look too strange, too clown-like when I'm wearing my black pants in the airports and lounges of this world. I'm not always in my running gear, but I always have my shoes on when I'm outside anyway. So obviously I'm not going to be packing regular shoes. I'm going to take 2 pairs of shoes, 1 trail pair and 1 road pair. Hopefully they'll both be in good nick, as they say in England. Sorry about the phone
2
bounce
minutes, 8 seconds,
noises.
behind.
That can't be helped, really. Coming close to that photograph, there is a tree mist now that is obscuring the clear edges of the scenery. Hopefully, my uninterrupted view of the Olympic Peninsula will not be too cloudy when I get up to that spot in a short while. So I guess if I get the photograph that I'm looking for, I will call this episode The Quest for the Shot. That'll keep you guessing. Up I go. About a month ago I was climbing up here, and there was a dad and his little boy on this very trail, little Frenchman, and his son. All right. I have taken some very good pictures from this side of the mountain. It is very good for photography, especially in the morning. Actually, I'll take this
3
picture.
minutes, 11 seconds, behind.
3 minutes behind. No problemo. This is water dripping off a rock. That's it. You can see how I prioritize my activities. Various things detract from full effort. One is photography. Another one would be recording a podcast. Another one would be very steep mountain. I'm just anxious to run trails once again with people who are slightly less agile than me, so that I can work with them. There's nothing nicer than seeing improvement in a rookie runner. That's what I like about running, being able to mentor people. I'm not saying coach, even though I list my talents as an ultra-marathon coach. I am a hands-off coach. My coaching program is based totally on time spent sweating. I try and get in 10 hours of sweating per week. So that's
4 minutes, 35 seconds behind.
over an hour a day of grunt work. Could be running, could be hiking, could be cycling. But of those three activities, cycling is the one that I do with the least vigor. I tend to do quite a lot of cycling nowadays to run with Derek and Graham. They both live at least 6 or 7 miles from where I live. So I try and get the commute done in less than 45 minutes. And then I run about the same amount of time with Graham. All right, coming up to that picture. Even if I don't get a better view, I will be taking it with a better camera. The clouds are just what they... You can't really predict what the clouds are going to look like. Alright, hold the camera steady and low. I'll take one more. Good. Maybe a selfie too. Alright, that's it. Camera goes away now. I should have that shot. The quest for the shot has been accomplished.
5 minutes, 51 seconds behind.
I'm guessing that I'm, let's say, 3 5s, 15. I'm guessing I'm up to about 25 minutes of recording time. When I get to the top here, I will have a look. Because then I will be running again, and I will have to hold the phone in my hand, because I won't be climbing wet rocks anymore. Yeah, I plan on going down Glendenning to get home. I'll be going past some of my favorite trees. There's only about 50 meters to the top. The other thing I should check on is the altitude. I have that as one of my settings on my screen. So when I'm hiking, I can be looking at my altitude stats to justify the reason I'm hiking. So it's either going to be Glendenning or South Ridge Trail going down today. Oops. Had to hold on to
7 minutes, 10 seconds.
little tree.
Behind. Halfway to your goal.
Halfway to my goal. That was either 24 minutes or 30 minutes, depending what the time setting was. But still within my podcasting range of times. I could just switch off the recording pretty soon and save having to restrap the phone to my hand. Let me see what's going on. I don't really want to do the South Ridge Trail. It is less runnable than the one I was planning to do. Yeah, I've done 31 minutes so far, and I'm at an altitude of 191 meters above sea level. Yep, so this is where I turn right and head towards the Glendenning exit rather than the South Ridge descent. This brings me right out into the upstairs, the top floor, the parking area on the top of Mount Doug, where there will be no cars because the gate is closed. Last week when I came up here, there were men
21 seconds. Behind.
up the antenna fixing stuff. Okay, the next kilometer call out will be my bye-bye to you. Hello. 3 mothers as I descend Glendenning Trail. They built me some steps here, some wooden steps.
Time, 32 minutes, 38 seconds. Distance, 3 kilometers. Workout average pace, 10 minutes, 52 seconds per kilometer.
All right, so that's pretty much what I was anticipating. About 33 minutes so far. So I won't take you to the next. Oh, I'm okay. I went head first then. Landed on my hand. Lucky I didn't have my phone in my hand. You get all the action here. Sorry about the scare. I'm just going to wash my hand. I'm bleeding as well. I'm just going to wash my hand in the stream. Yeah, it came down quite hard on my thumb. Yep. Got a puncture wound on my thumb. Oh, I know what. I got some gloves in my pocket. I could put them on. At least I wouldn't scare the neighbors. Okay. Yep. Yeah, I'll have to get a Band-Aid on
9
that one.
minutes, 30 seconds. Behind.
As I put on my glove on my injured hand, I will stop moving in a second and say bye-bye. Alright, this should hold everything in place. One hand in one glove, a la Michael Jackson. So this is the running jackal, the injured running jackal, saying goodbye to you on Mount Doug. Bye-bye.